Hello, everyone, and welcome to Angel Healing House, and welcome to Walk In Angel Ariel's weekly wisdom for this upcoming week of December 18th through December 24th, 2022. My name is Claire Candy Hoff, and my name is also Angel Ariel, as I had an angelic walk-in experience on January 11th of 2003, which I write about in my award-winning #1 Amazon International best-selling book, I Am an Angelic Walk-In, the autobiography of Angel Ariel. I'd like to welcome back my loyal followers and subscribers. It's lovely to be in your energies once more. And if you found the Claire Candy Hoff YouTube channel for the very first time, let me share a little bit about myself. For the past almost 20 years, my business, Angel Healing House, has transformed the lives of hundreds and hundreds, thousands of people around the world. Through my business, Angel Healing House, I'm a Reiki master teacher, having taught hundreds and hundreds of Reiki practitioners and master teachers around the world. I'm also an intuitive counselor, a psychic, clairvoyant, tarot card reader. I also do past life clearings and ancestral healings, as well as offering these transformative Reiki energy healing sessions to recharge, rebalance, and re-energize the physical, emotional, spiritual, and mental bodies. And this can be done in my beautiful office here in Santa Monica, California, or it can be done through distant healing anywhere in the world. So if you're interested to find out more information about my business or to book a session, please do phone Angel Healing House on 831-277-3716, and do remember that's Pacific Standard Time, or you can go to my website, which is angelhealinghouse.com. So here on Walk In Angel Ariel's weekly wisdom, we do pull tarot cards, we do pull oracle cards to get messages from my angelic family, and we are known as the Posse of Angels. But before we jump into those cards, let's go to the astrological heavens to see what planetary energies are currently happening. And there is quite a bit to unpack. On December 18th, the sun will create an exact alignment with the center of the galaxy of the Milky Way. This is called the galactic center. Now, on an energetic level, this will help accelerate our spiritual growth. It'll help us feel whole and complete in our personal evolution. Now, there are many in the collective who have felt despair, as if they've been disconnected from their spiritual path, and perhaps they feel somehow blocked, unable to make progress as fast or consistently as they expected or would have liked. But now with the sun joining the center of the galaxy, many will feel whole once again and connected to their true nature as divine, eternal, multidimensional beings. With this alignment occurring, many will become clearer around the path that they will be invited to take, stepping into the next part of our journey of service. Now, in addition, we will feel a stronger sense of direction, meaning, and purpose to our lives once more. Then, on December 20th, we have Jupiter, of course, the planet of good luck and expansion, entering Aries, the feisty, determined planet, which will give us a boost of energy. Now, this boost can be used to finally close chapters in our lives, detach from the past, release any illusions that restricted and limited us. And it'll help us to finally finish projects, or we can use it to restore our energies. But no matter where we will be choosing to direct those energies, with greater clarity and lightness restored, many magical connections and events will serendipitously manifest in our lives. This will see many in the collective feeling so much more inspired, uplifted, and motivated as they wish to create and build their new future timelines and not just repeating their old story. Jupiter in Aries is providing us with a boost of empowerment to pursue our soul's desires and trust that Spirit will be there every step of the way to not only co-create our desires with us, but they also guide us to where we are meant to be. And the Posse of Angels advice is, so stop worrying. Then on December 21st, the sun will enter into the sign of Capricorn. And depending where you live in the world, you'll be celebrating either the winter solstice or the summer solstice. I want to wish an early happy birthday to all the Capricorns out there. And you know, I've always said, if you want something done and done to the highest degree, give it to a goat, give it to a Capricorn. It is giving us this amazing energy of completion, because they are amazing when it comes to achievement and completion. So with the sun in Capricorn, it is giving us the boost to get things done, bring things to a completion in a very physical, tangible way. It'll help us to materially birth our new creations. Now, the energies swirling around us at this time will give us a new sense of direction and a great boost to achieve what our heart is longing for. So everyone, from the sun being at the galactic center, helping us to feel whole in our spiritual evolution, then on the 20th, Jupiter entering Aries, good fortune, good luck, expansion, and that fiery, determined energy, and then the sun going into Capricorn on the 21st, along with the winter or the summer solstice. All of that is helping to motivate us to close the doors on the past and to start a new beginning. But here we are. In midway through December 2022, we've journeyed through all of the 12 months of the year, all of those 12 zodiacal signs, in what has been a massively transformative time of revelations and great awakening here on planet Earth. It is interesting to note that according to Chinese philosophy, the month of December is governed by the heart, which is a great conductor of our whole energy system. And having entered this heart-centered time, it opens us up to focus our attention on things like peace on earth, goodwill to all, and it immerses us in a season of well wishes. Now, this season of joy to the world and peace to all, it opens doors for people to be more cordial, more kind, and express glad tidings to one another. Now, usually these well wishes are not dependent on finding out if somebody follows a similar belief system or whether one chooses to celebrate anything like a Christmas or a Hanukkah, a Kwanzaa, a Yule, or any other events. In most cases, the well wishes are given out freely and generously, with no strings attached. You know, I began to think about what it means to wish somebody well. The wishing someone well could be translated to mean that you hope all of someone's holiday plans run smoothly. You know, so many people have to make travel arrangements for themselves and visitors coming from out of town at one of the busiest times of the year. We could wish them well as they negotiate busy holiday plans, juggling and scheduling and socializing, perhaps preparing menus. With the increased traffic during this time of year, one could literally wish someone to be well for them to be safe on the roads. And with the arrival of cold winter temperatures in many parts of the country, it might mean that the well wishes could be a literal prayer for someone to remain in good health with the onset of the season of snow and freezing temperatures. It could mean all of the above, or simply expressed as a general wish for someone's wellness. I, like most people, do not set out to dissect what it is that we are actually wishing someone well for. But I do know that I give these well wishes out freely in my life. It was then that I began to wonder if the fundamental core of wishing someone well had to be dependent at all on whether one loved, agreed with, or even liked another person or their actions and their beliefs. Now, my angelic family, the posse of angels, they're reminding us that the holiday season is truly no different than any other time of the year. As we have the free will, we also have the free choice to either create a time of great joy, freely giving our well wishes, or we can choose to put conditions on who we choose to bestow the energy of well-wishing. This is especially true during these monumental, transformative times when so many families and friends have been divided and estranged by judging each other because of their beliefs and their health choices. In light of all that has occurred, with so many loved ones becoming separated, the posse of angels would like to share with us ways in which we can make not only this holiday season, but each and every day of the year, one in which we freely and lovingly give our well wishes to everyone. It's important to ask, why? Why would we not wish somebody well? Through my Angel Healing House healing practice over the past 20 years, I've had some clients who would say that they simply cannot forgive certain people in their life. And many times they wish really horrible things to happen to them. Well, the first thing that the posse of angels is asking us is for us to see another person from a higher perspective, in that we are all one collective and are all love as we come from the most loving source of all. Not wishing someone well actually goes against the core of who we are, our divine eternal natures. And at our divine core, we know in our deepest fiber that we are that other person. We are all one. Remember that in most cases, it is the person's programming and their belief system that they keep perpetuating that are so vastly different from ours, and so often stops us from wishing them well. It also helps to remember that what a person says or what a person does or does not do has nothing to do with us and all to do with their perceptions and beliefs. In this situation, turn the tables and ask yourself if you would like another person to not wish you well because of your beliefs. Well, in the majority of cases, the answer is, of course not. I'm allowed to have my beliefs. Well, so are they. In my experience, not wishing someone well is almost always dependent on some previous situation in which we did not like or agree with what another person has done, or what they said, or how they treated us. Now, another point to consider when wishing someone well is, where are we choosing to put our focus and our energies on by holding back our well wishes? The posse of angels is saying that by doing so, it actually creates dissonance and chaos in our hearts, because it's our heart's natural desire to be loving, harmonious, and inclusive. When we wish someone well, it actually sets off an electromagnetic frequency that attunes and lifts all other energies to harmonize and attune to the frequency of love. The question is not, what did the other person do to stop us from wishing them well, but how much do you want peace and harmony for yourself and all other people in the world? This is true mastery over circumstances. And I guess that is what is meant by the saying, love thy enemies. And we could easily add, and wish them well. although each and every day of the year is just as blessed and wonderful as the holiday season, this time of year really concentrates our thoughts, our feelings on goodwill to all. It's a time to let bygones be bygones. This time of the year has us looking into our hearts to forgive and to reach out when possibly at other times of the year we may not have been so benevolent and generous. Some good things to ask yourself around a situation of whether to wish someone well might be, how can I bring more love into this situation and create something so much better? Or how can I honor myself and come from my divine, inherent nature, regardless of circumstances or situations? After all, the posse of angels are saying that the two things that we can depend on is that, number one, things always change, and number two, that our divine, loving, eternal natures never changes, no matter what decisions and choices that we choose to make. The more we wish others well, the more we are embracing the shift in consciousness on our beloved planet. Regardless of any situation, we can choose to come from a place of the pure intention of love, connectedness, abundance, forgiveness, and peace. Those who have truly achieved divine wisdom have no fear allowing the choices of others to dictate whether they are loving or not. Wishing someone well, no matter the circumstances, is a great blessing indeed. Although we have the free will choice to see and perceive the world through very different eyes, underneath our choices we are all divine, for we are all from the same Creator God source. My holiday wish? Well, it's the same that I wish on all other days of the year. May we as a collective on planet Earth utilize our focus to finally ascend to where we can begin to see each other through our connected hearts and solely through the eyes of love. Only in this way will peace and unconditional love finally reign on beloved planet Earth, and we will live in acceptance, harmony, and unity. God bless you. God bless your family and friends, and I wish you well, no matter what. When I went to my oracle cards, it was not surprising that the posse of angels redirected me to my runes. And then when I lifted the rune bag, gave it a really good shake, this is the rune that came out. And I'm really not surprised because so many of us are starting a new cycle. We're creating new timelines, and that's why this rune came out. This is the rune, the first rune in the cycle of the runes is Manats. And this is the starting over point. Sort of like the Fool in the tarot card, for it represents that we have completed a very long journey, completed an important cycle, having learned so much about ourselves and gained so much wisdom. And now it's time to start a new cycle because we're armed with greater clarity and a willingness to change. We are in correct relationship with our higher self. And from this point, all right aligned relationships and divine outcomes can manifest. We are now working on the same page as the divine because we have come home to the divine within ourselves. And now we are able to be in the world and not affected by it. This major time of growth and rectification will be for many because they'll be living their lives in ordinary ways. They'll be living their ordinary lives in extraordinary ways. That's what I was trying to say. This time is not about expectations or results, but it's more a time of being able to combine our creative joy for living with the co-creation of spirit. And we do this for not only our greatest good, but for the greatest good of all concerned. It's interesting that when we cut this rune in half, if we cut it in half, this is the rune that appears. Wunjo, which is the rune of joy. Coming home to our true divine natures after our individual hero's journey is a great time of joyous celebration indeed. And the posse of angels are whispering in my ears, tell everybody, well done. Well done on the completion of your journey. And when I went to my oracle cards, I asked Spirit how many to choose, and they said, choose 4. So I chose these 4, and this is the story that came out. The first card that came out is a number 33. I see number 33s all the time. 33, 333, 3333, all the time. And this card is Horse Spirit, and Horse Spirit's message is freedom is yours. 33 actually means that our prayers have been heard, and you can be assured that you also will be shown a spiritual mission for you to step into, and that aid with Spirit is on the way. And many times, if you're presented with that 33 number, it does mean that those changes will be life-changing. Its message of freedom is yours tells us that it's a great time of liberation to step onto a different journey. It's a time of travel. It's the time of adventure. Knowing that we are in a magical dance of limitless possibilities and co-creation with Spirit, and that now we have our free will and not interfered with, we are creating our own reality. The posse of angels is encouraging each of us to take life by the reins, to now consciously create the life of your dreams. I love that card. Freedom is yours, number 33. The next card that came out for us was, although I'm not sure what that sounds like, but there's Elephant Spirit. Elephant Spirit is number 25, and it's reminding us to learn from the past. The posse of angels is sharing that each one of us is at this present moment starting over, beginning a new cycle, because we've learned from the past and are so much wiser because of it. You know, many times it's only by understanding the past can we understand not only where we are now, but where we will be going. The deep wisdom that we are who we are, not in spite of our past, but because of our path, will help us and build a sense of power, a sense of dignity, instead of regret, bitterness, and resentment about our pasts. Honor your strength to remember the past and all that has come before, so that you can build a strong reality for yourself now and not repeat those patterns of the past that really did not serve you. So there we go. Beautiful Elephant Spirit. So we've got the horse, then we've got elephant, and then we've got Mr. Porcupine. Mr. Porcupine came in with a very timely message, and it says, time for the beginner's mind. Because we now honor our past, and we've learned from it. We've freed ourselves from it, which no longer has a restrictive hold with its old stories. And Porcupine is reminding us to look at the world with fresh eyes of possibilities, with a sense of curiosity, discovery, and playfulness, a childlike view to encourage those new, magical, synchronistic, serendipitous, now aligned aspects of our lives to manifest as we go into this new cycle. There's our lovely Porcupine Spirit. So yes, we make plans and spirit laughs create lots of wiggle room to play and to have fun and to really enjoy stepping into this magical cycle that many of us are going into. The last card in this story is Grasshopper Spirit. And little Grasshopper has jumped in with its message, take a leap of faith. Our little friend is saying that it's a fortuitous time to let your innovative spirit soar and have that faith that you're now co-creating in the realm of miracles. But miraculous outcomes can only be realized if we let go of the how and the when that they are expected to materialize. And little Grasshopper wants us to have the faith to trust that what is divinely meant for us will always be there for us. If we miss the sign the first time, well, your angels will bring it around again. In fact, wondrous things await when our little grasshopper friend appears. With luck now being on our side, and remember, Jupiter is going into Aries, it is time to jump forward with confidence, for Spirit has many surprises and much in store for us, but only if we take that leap of faith, because by taking that leap of faith, we open ourselves to receive those miracles. Beautiful messages there. Let's go to our tarot cards. I'm curious to see what comes out for everyone. Here we are, now halfway through December. I can't believe it's already halfway through December, and the end of 2022 is fast approaching. I hope you're well. I hope you're well and healthy and enjoying whatever you're doing at this time of the year. I did have somebody call into my Angel Healing House Blog Talk radio show, which is now finishing up its 11th year on the air, and the Posse of Angels and I, we will be going into our 12th year, and that airs every Thursday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And yes, I do take calls for free mini angel readings on that show, on that live show. And on that show, somebody called in and said they felt so harried and they felt so pressured at this time of the year with all the things that they were supposed to do. And that's what caught our attention. It caught my attention and the attention of the Posse of Angels. And she wanted to know how to make her schedule or the things that she was doing, not be so harried and pressured with the things that she was supposed to be doing. Well, what caught our attention was the word supposed to. And I said, when you put the word supposed to on something, it kind of means that, you don't want to do it. Instead of saying, the holiday season is coming up and I'm supposed to do this and I'm supposed to do that. I said, change that word supposed to and say the holidays are here. I am blessed to, and then fill in the blanks. It has a whole different energetic feeling about it. Perhaps you were the one that is cooking the holiday dinner. I am so blessed to be able to cook for everyone. And if you're feeling pressured, get everybody else to bring a dish. And suddenly maybe you just make the main dish, and everybody else brings the sides and the dessert. Voila, you've taken the pressure off of yourself. A lot of times, the things that we're supposed to be doing, there are responsibilities, but the more that we can see them as blessings, and if there's something that you really don't want to do, years and years ago, I used to send out hundreds and hundreds of snail mail Christmas cards, and it was just getting too much for me. And I thought to myself, I said, I'm going to make life easier for myself and send everybody e-cards, and that just freed up so much of my time that I could spend, relaxing and recharging my own batteries, so that I was then able to give to others. So let's go to the cards and to see what comes out. 1, 2, 3. Okay, first card's coming out for us. I'm not surprised. This is the World card. We have completed a cycle. Look at the laurel wreath above her head. She's holding that up. The laurel wreath is saying, job well done. You know, completing this cycle was not easy, going through this reset on planet Earth to show us the disclosures and the revelations of all the lies that have been presented to us, and to make us more independent, to make us do our own research and not give our power away to any authority. And so there we've completed this cycle. We've grown from it. We are much wiser. And look at the light that's coming in behind that. So with this reset that we're going to go through with the solstice and with the coming to the galactic center, all of these things, Jupiter and Aries, they're all getting us ready for this new cycle to begin in our lives. You know, also, I did not mention, which I'll be mentioning on my radio program, Mercury retrograde is starting. So, you know, it's a perfect time to clean out the closets. It's a perfect time to rearrange the furniture. For a feng shui thing. It's time to freshen ourselves up and have a new outlook and all of those things, because every time, and I've mentioned this so many times in my radio programs, every time there's a Mercury retrograde, it lasts for 3 weeks. I know there's a pre-shadow phase and a post-shadow phase, but it lasts for about 3 weeks. And then after that, approximately a week or 10 days after that, it is heralding a new something coming in for us. So it's the perfect time to wrap up our projects, clean out things, because that's what we're getting ready for. So I love, love, love that the World card came out for us. And you know what? This is the ending. The World card is the ending of the tarot. There are 22 cards in the tarot. The tarot starts with 0, which is the Fool, and goes to the 21. And this is the ending of that cycle. Let's see what the next card is. Next card is the Fool, which is the beginning. And I did mention the Fool card. Oh my gosh, you can't make this stuff up. I did mention that the beginner's mind and the beginner's mind is that Fool card. There are lots of beginning cards along with this. This is an ending so that a new beginning can start. But the Fool card is that card of a new beginning, but it's 0, 0. So it's back. We are back at square one, but we are happy to be back at square one because it means we've completed that journey and we've wrapped it up. But the Fool card is also a card of the inner child, of allowing ourselves. There's the Holy Spirit in the dove. It's allowing ourselves to be led by Spirit so that we can co-create the most miraculous, the most magical heaven on earth existence that we can possibly imagine. And there we are. And there, and you know, he's carrying a flower in his hand. Remember to smell the roses along the way. And the white dog is for us to have faith. Have faith that, you know, we have everything. You know, he carries a bundle on his back, a satchel on his back, because he has everything he needs to be able to co-create the most amazing journey along his path, if only he would just listen and attune to what spirit, what our soul's divine purpose and being is, and we let go to that, then we will fly. I love, love, love that we started off with the World, which is that completion of that cycle, and then, bang, we are into the Fool card. Next card is the Six of Wands. This is the Victory card. This is the card of recognition. It's the cards of rewards. It's promotion. Whenever horses, funny, we got the Horse card. Whenever horses appear in the tarot, it is about our personal power. And certainly, so many people that have wrapped up that cycle, you know, that we've been in and learned from the past, we've been empowered by it. We've been empowered by it, and this is the thrust that we need to say, yes, I'm ready to embark on a new journey. This is others recognizing us as well, and promoting. This could be a new job offer. It could also mean a new love coming in if you're looking for romantic love, even if you're not looking for it. Sometimes love finds us when we're even not looking for it. But this is one of the victory cards in the tarot deck. And again, the posse of angels are whispering in my ear, tell them again, well done. Well done for all that you've been through, how much you've learned from it, and the wisdom you've garnered. And you will be stepping into a very successful 2023 if you allow yourself to receive and co-create with spirit. Next card. Oh, this is another victory card. The Chariot is about triumph. The Chariot is in many ways very much like the Six of Wands. It's a victory card. It's a triumph card. It also is a card of recognition and promotion and rewards, but it's a card of traveling. It mirrors the Fool card. If you're in the market for a new car, many of you will be getting a new car. This is also a new car card, but also it's a card of travel. It's the card of adventures and traveling and moving. If you're looking to move houses, so many in the Conscious Collective are going to be moving in 2023 because their spirit is going to be presenting them with the optimum location for them to be in, to live, to breathe, to experience, and to bring forth their wonderful, wonderful way of service in this new cycle. So I love that the Chariot and that Six of Wands cards came out. Another one. Wow. Look at all these horses. We've got Six of Wands horses. We've got the Chariot with the Pegasus horses, and now we've got the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is the card of movement. Look at all the movement in that card. Moving, traveling. I like to say about the Knight of Wands, I call him the ants in the pants knight, because he is so excited. He is so excited. New things come in, and if there is one fault that the Knight of Wands has, it's that he doesn't take time to think things through, and he's very just goes in his reflexes. But this is a card of moving, and it's a card of traveling. So it's really mirroring what's coming in for us. And this horse is stationary. The Chariot horses, well, they're flying, and this guy is flying too. So he's got two of his hooves off the ground. Let's see, what else? Anything else coming in? Oh, yes. With so many people moving in 2023, clean out those closets. Lots of people have great difficulty giving things away. Take it room by room. Box to keep things, a box for goodwill, and a box to give away to friends and family. And if you're having troubles doing a full room, do this wall. Take this wall and do that wall, and then this wall, and then go around the room that way. And the same with the closets. Because you'll find when it's time to move that you won't be moving things and paying for movers and space and boxing things that you're not going to use anymore. Next card that's coming out for us, my goodness, it's the Knight of Swords. Look at these horses. And this horse is mirroring the Chariot. When the Knight of Swords comes in, there's some information that is given to us which we have to rapidly jump on and action. There's a great deal of expediency when it comes to the Knight of Swords. There's the hawk. The hawk is the messenger. Comes in, some kind of communication comes in, an email, snail mail, over social media, could be telephone, whatever that is. When it comes in, we have to act upon it and put something into action. So there we go. This is the fourth card with horses that's come out. Gosh, I don't think I've ever seen that many horses in a reading. Okay, I'm almost afraid to pick up with the next card. Oh, it's not a horse card, but it is our wishes coming true. Make a wish. Make a wish. Every time I teach somebody tarot, I say that when this card comes out, it's the Make-A-Wish card. Our wish is coming true. Be careful what you wish for, because you will get it in some way, shape, or form. Having cleared and healed and cleansed so much, having elevated our consciousness, be careful your words you speak, the feelings in your heart, the thoughts you think, because they will manifest. So the Nine of Cups is that wish card of fulfillment in our lives. Where will we live? What relationships will we have? What amazing work, jobs, business opportunities, offers, all of those things are going to be coming in for us and fulfilling our heart's desires. Okay, one more card. The only Knight that we didn't get was the Knight of Cups. This is the Knight of Pentacles. 4 hooves are on the ground in each one of these cards. Even this one, he's got his foot, one of his feet off the ground. In each one of these cards, especially with the Chariot, of course the Pegasus are flying, and there's another Pegasus there. They're in the air, and the Two of Wands, he has his 2 feet off the ground. But here we're ending with the Knight of Pentacles. What is going to be offered for so many is very stable, very grounded, a strong foundation with 4 hooves on the ground, something that we can take to the bank, something which is just not in the etheric, that we're imagining. This is very grounded material, financial gain, material gain, locations where we'll be living, homes, all of those things are on offer for us. And I love the way this story came in because it finishes with very, very grounded things in our material world. So it's an amazing reading. Thank you, Posse of Angels, for those beautiful cards. Let's end today with a postcard from Spirit. Oh, and I love this. Look, it says, "You are magic." And it reads, "Dearest you, pump up the music, bang the drums, get on up and start that hustle toward your goals and your dreams. There are times to be still, but this is not one of them. Now is the time to make that first move. Say yes to life. Pick up the phone, make that decision, and take that one step toward the gods or to Spirit. Expect a cascade of changes, of good news and opportunities to show up as if by magic. Well, we know it's really Spirit, and all of us moving things around for your greatest benefit. The point is that we're saying now is a time to go for it. Take positive action. Remember, Jupiter, good fortune and expansion, is in Aries, which is determination, which is will, which is that fiery energy. So the point is that they're saying that all is moving things around for your benefit. The point is that we are saying go for it. Take positive action toward your dreams, even if the outcome isn't an exact fit or an expected for your agenda. It will all be orchestrated by Spirit and arrive in divine timing, appropriate, and for the best timing, not only for your greatest good, but for the greatest good of all concerned. Don't you just love how it all works? I love how it all works. And they sang, "We love you so, so much." And that wraps the reading up for today. Thank you so much for everyone listening in. Remember, you can always catch me on Thursdays at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on Angel Healing House Blog Talk Radio Show. Now wrapping up its 11th year at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time every Thursday. It's a weekly show. And remember, you can call in for a free mini angel reading if you're interested in any of my sessions. That's intuitive counseling, angel tarot card readings. What else do I do? Reiki energy healings, which are just absolutely transformative, and re-energizing and rebalancing and recharging the system physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. If you're interested in any of those, or if you're interested in my award-winning Amazon #1 bestsellers, please do go to my website, which is angelhealinghouse.com. Go out, everyone, and fashion an absolutely beautiful life for yourself. I'm wishing you love, and as always, angel blessings. And I do so look forward to speaking with you again next week. Take care, everyone. Bye.